My main question tonight is the fact that trying to figure out the whole website issue,
Mhm.
and I'd like to go with your guys' services. I'm just trying to figure out when is a good time to begin with the website.
And so right now, what's your total annual revenue? Like, what's your projected revenue for this year?
Projected right now, if I don't pick up any clients in spring, would probably be somewhere around 90,000, but I'm hoping to do uh, 350.
So really, it just comes down to your confidence level, and that's like a huge range, right? That's like a 4x difference. So really, it's the matter. Like, I don't recommend using lawn care web design or home service web design for anyone that's doing less than 200,000 annually, because then the math just doesn't make sense. And so you could, if you're going to be doing closer to the 90,000, I would say go get Weebly, Squarespace, use WordPress, and build a site your own. If you start putting numbers up of like 40, $50,000 a month, it'd make a lot of sense to go get a professionally designed website that's going to be faster on like the load time, mobile responsive, etc. Outside of just knowing which service to use, is there a specific question about the website you have?
I'm just trying to figure out as a capital standpoint if it makes sense, as in leads and stuff like that. Because I know spring rush is coming, and not lying to you, I had zero work until uh, Thursday this week, and then I had 10 estimates to do from Thursday to Friday. Just completed, or not Thursday, sorry, Wednesday. Just completed two jobs the past 2 days that were big money items,
Hit
and
spring rush,
I'd
baby.
like to
Let's
invest.
go.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere, and I'm really looking to invest the money into a website, and I'd like to go with your guys' services just because I feel like I'd have a better return on the money as in just a basic website to go ahead and start getting some organic leads.
Yeah. Yeah. It really just comes down to what you have, what your spend is for marketing, right? Like if someone was coming to me and saying, hey, I'm trying to do over 200,000 in annual revenue this year, I'd be telling them invest in a website. It's the number one place for all. You want to be driving all of your web traffic there, all of your leads there. Like if you're doing Facebook ads and you're doing YouTube ads or you're doing door hangers and you're doing flyers, guess what they're going to do the first thing? They're going to go look you up online. So if you want to have a higher perceived value and be able to charge a higher price to customers, make sure your website looks great. It's like the storefront of your business. People spend hundreds of thousands of dollars making sure their storefront looks good in retail. For us as home service business owners, our storefront is our website, and you drive all traffic through that. And as we get more and more digital over the past few years, it's only increased. People are looking you up first online. And so if you're not ranking well on Google, if you don't have Google reviews, if you're not showing up on the first page, you're just non-existent. And so the players that are spending money on their organic traffic coming to their website from ranking well on Google, they get leads for free. Ultimately, if you're just getting started, you're going to be paying for every single lead that comes in through the door because they don't know who you are. You have no customer, you have no brand awareness. People aren't calling you, they're not seeing your trucks, they're not getting your referrals. There's not enough traffic. So what do? You pay for every single lead. You pay for every single click. The goal is that you get to the point where you're able to upsell existing customers and get referrals and traffic from Google for free. So eventually you don't have to be spending money on marketing. And that's when you become profitable. That typically takes 3 to 5 years at least to actually get that kind of brand penetration and brand awareness. But it's a whole lot more easy. It's a whole lot easier if you have a great website because you'll be getting leads for free from Google from simply just ranking well. And so I have a whole bunch of videos about websites and how to optimize them more. And like whether it be the pictures or the brand side of things or the SEO, search engine optimization, there's like tons of videos. And so whether or not you use lawn care web design or home service web design, I don't really care. Just have a website. Then if you have plenty of money in terms of marketing, like if you're going to have a marketing spend of over $5,000, spend money on the website. Like it's just an easy no brainer because it's going to forever bring you in more leads. The problem with spending money on an ad today for like a door hanger or for a Facebook ad or a YouTube ad or Google ad is it's gone tomorrow once it's been used. Once that someone's clicked, it's done. I don't ever get like any sort of residual benefit from that click. Whereas when it comes to a website, once I've spent that money on that website, I get to be able to get leads every month. It's like recurring and it grows and it compounds. And so the biggest thing too is even if you don't look at it from a lead acquisition perspective, you look at it as just simply a value proposition to the customer that is a customer willing to spend an extra $10 per hour on your labor if you have a good looking website? I can guarantee you the answer to that is yes. You're like, oh, there's no way. I guarantee if you're charging $75 an hour right now and you made a great looking website, had great reviews and highlighted all your services and had your crew and your trucks and showed your brand really, really well compared to not having a website, I guarantee you'd be able to charge that extra $10 per hour. The question is, are you doing enough in revenue? Do you have enough billable hours to actually make that $10 per hour difference enough to spend money on a larger, nicer looking website? That's the question. And so if you're smaller, that's why I say just go build something and focus on your Google listing. Like your Google listing, if you're doing under $200,000, is the money pit. Like that is where you want to spend all of your time on. It doesn't cost you any money, and you're going to get reviews and put pictures up and optimize it, make sure all your services are dialed in. After you've done that and you have 30, 40, 50 reviews, then go spend money on a website.